It is so important, I think, even more now than ever, to realize, this reality is a dream, and on some level, it's a three-dimensional or four or five-dimensional, depending on what we're experiencing at the moment. And then our dream time is a dream, but when we're dreaming, that's more real than this. And when we're awake in this body, this is more real than that. So I love that you said lucid awareness, to become aware that we're creating it all, whether we're dreaming or awake. That's powerful.
Exactly.
And that's kind of the trick of this whole human experience, I think.
It really is. And how long you can stay in this lucidity of this present moment awareness, lucid awareness, how long you can stay in it is the determining factor as to how much mastery you have over your life. Really, if you want mastery over your life, that is the secret. You have to try to stay lucid in as many, knowing that you're God dreaming, that you're a human with a certain name and a certain set of skills and a certain set of flaws and a certain culture, a certain reality. This is really what it's about. And then everything else falls into place. If you can get this awareness, if you can get this under your belt, then anybody who's listening to this can master the life without efforting, so to speak. It comes easy then. Once you know you're God dreaming, and you know that in every moment, while you're washing the dishes, you're God washing the dishes. While you're cleaning the cat box, you're God cleaning the cat box. If you're driving to work, you're God driving to work. And this is a whole different way of living your life. You know you're a human still, but you're living it in a superhuman way. It's a much different experience. Or shall we say, a deeper human way. I don't know, some things are hard to put into words.
Yeah, well, now you're getting into the multidimensional experience of being human, which is very much part of, it's very much on topic for
and eternal consciousness at the same time.
And what was that?
And eternal consciousness at the same time.
Yes.
We have two streams of consciousness, really. One is a human stream of consciousness, the finite consciousness, and the other is this eternal big picture God self consciousness. Both of these consciousnesses are there at the same time. We are used to being in the human consciousness. We're not used to being in the eternal self consciousness, but we're training ourselves. Those of us who are on a spiritual path, we're training ourselves for that now. And as we hold this eternal consciousness more in the human form, in the human experience, in the human life, then as that happens more, we actually have more power to change this reality, because this reality is a dream world. It's only 1% matter, 99% empty space. Actually, less than 1% matter, more than 99% empty space. This is an astral world. It's a dream world. It's just as liquid as a dream world. And we have to be in this kind of consciousness in order to move this reality easily and in a liquid way. So that's the challenge. It's not easy to hold that consciousness at all times. And sometimes we do have to take breaks from it, because we would burn out if we were holding that kind of consciousness all the time. But that's what this whole human experiment project is all about, is trying to create a vehicle that can hold the consciousness of God's self. And we have a long way to go, but we're just beginning. Well, I guess we've been working on it since caveman, and we're a long way from there. But but we still have a long way to go. What's that?
I said, yes, look how far we've come.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, this is the 2000s, baby. This is not caveman days. You gotta think a little bit more intelligently. So.
Yes, well, we are on that path of waking up all the time. I think more and more people are, and I really do love the the analogy or the truth that we are dreaming. And the more, I think this is it, like the more we can be like in the flow and relaxed with our
Mm-hmm.
perception of reality, the easier that becoming lucid
Mm-hmm.
is. And I know you and I are both trained in shamanism, and part of that is being okay with the crossover between
Mm-hmm.
worlds,
Right.
and accepting. I used to, when I was younger and had these experiences, I feel like they were happening to me when interdimensional beings would show up, or extra dimensional, or ETs or whatever, they would show up, and I would get really freaked out and scared, and I wouldn't want to have those experiences because I didn't know what to
Yeah.
do with them. But then when I got trained and I understood how to work with those aspects of my consciousness that showed up, it's always a wonderful opportunity to explore and open and go deeper. And I think part of the opening that's possible now for people in this thinning of the veils, if that's, for many people what is happening, is to be okay with what shows up. And sometimes it looks scary, sometimes it doesn't look like a friendly being or something you want to interact with. But what I found is that everything is there to show us something, to
Mm-hmm.
teach us a lesson. It's all us, it's all aspects of self. So, can you talk about that, and working with sort of like the inner demons, which can actually transform into wonderful life lessons?
Sure. I love that subject. Life is a ruthless teacher. Life takes no prisoners, takes no Fs. There is no just pass fail. You have to do it well to transcend whatever the lesson is. And we all agreed to come in here with certain dysfunctions. We came in here to have certain flaws to overcome, or adjust, or certain kinds of traumatic experiences to heal. We all chose these things. We might not realize it, but we really move into our power when we take responsibility for choosing whatever has happened to us and how life is treating us, so to speak. Because we could feel like a victim if we don't take that responsibility for the choice that our soul made to take this or that dysfunction. When you want to come to Earth, they ask you, okay, which dysfunction you want to take? You gotta take one. That's the way to get in. It's a project. This is a construction zone. This isn't a vacation planet, as you might have noticed. So we have to use everything that happens in life as the teacher. The person who disrespects us, the person who makes us angry, the person who makes us sad, the person who hurt us, those are our greatest teachers. And it's not about that person. It's not about that person at all. As soon as you take your focus off the person being your problem, then you're ready to start the work. And forget the person. The person was just a messenger, was just a tool that life used to teach you, that life used to deliver a lesson. And as soon as you stop taking everything so personally from people, you're actually looking at life as the teacher rather than just some random thing that's happening that maybe isn't so fair. And nobody said life was going to be fair, but it is fair in a way. It gives you the challenges that you decided that you wanted to come and work on. It gives you exactly what your soul agenda, let's say the foundation of your soul agenda, and it gives you the lessons to transcend the challenge that you took on with this soul agenda. And when you take on these challenges with full consciousness, full power, full responsibility for your growth, and full responsibility for what you're having to grow around. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble with words today. um, the Then you can actually move quickly through the lessons. If you stop seeing, oh, so and so hurt me, oh, so and so's at fault, oh, so and so shouldn't have done that, oh, so and so whatever, or oh, this shouldn't have happened, and it was a tragedy, and getting abused as a child was just so unfortunate.